Hi there, and welcome to I Stand with Steve TV. Today I'm going to be talking about a very close subject, or a very personal subject, and it was actually featured on the Life class, and that's how I basically got on Life class. It's called Stop the Pain. And a lot of you out there, you might be experiencing some type of pain and you're not sure exactly what it is, or for some of you, you know exactly what it is, but you don't know how to stop the pain. For me, I was just having so many issues and problems in life that it just kept stacking up on it kept stacking up on top of each other. And what I basically realized is, for years, this pain has accumulated, and even though I thought I'd worked on it and with personal development techniques and strategies, apparently there was some deeper, I guess you can say, some really, really deep emotions that had yet to come to the surface. And with those emotions came with feelings, and those feelings, they were just, basically like just pounding or piling up within inside of me. And even though I tried for years to eliminate them, I had success in a lot of ways, but then again, I was still struggling in so many ways. What I realized, and for me, is that basically pain, when it's inside where no one else can see it, only you know about it, you know what you're feeling, you know what you're going through, you know that black hole inside of you that you can't describe. It's just like it's just something inside of you that's really just saying, I need help, and no one else gets it. Well, that's what I was struggling with. I had that black hole inside me. I didn't understand it and where it was coming from and why it was happening to me. And for a long time, it was basically coming from a story I've been telling over the years. Even when I was in AA early on, a personal development coach told me that by going to meetings all the time and telling my story, I never move away from it, and I got that. What I didn't understand was I found a way to tell a new story of a new era that I was just as addicted to. And that's what the topic is. I was addicted to a story, and many of you have related to that. I'm sure many of you are telling a story that you've been telling for years, and you're not, you don't realize you're addicted to it. Once you figure out the root cause of your pain, the pain will go away. Now, for me, I was going through what I call a major depression. I didn't get diagnosed with anything like that about it. I just knew that I was sleeping too much. I didn't want to go anywhere. And I made the biggest mistake in my life in 2008, and I was going to regret it, and I was going to be homeless. And all of that came true. I lost everything. I ended up being homeless. And realistically, I was in a depression until I started utilizing these tools and strategies of positive thinking and things like that. For over 20 years, I knew that I had a lot of negative thoughts that I lived in, or a negative lifestyle that just festered for so many years, and it was just hiding out, waiting to show its surface or its ugly face. And so, back in 2012, it surfaced, and it literally brought me to my knees. Nobody understood. I had no friends, no family. I felt all alone. I was sitting in an apartment that I was soon to be evicted from. And for what I could tell, life just sucked. So, I found my way out of that by writing into a show Ayala Van Zandt was part of, along with Oprah Winfrey. She was the show that I wrote into her life class, and they discovered a lot about me within a matter of 15 minutes. And that's what, if you guys remember, that's what created Stand with Steve. I was totally a different person back then. I had a lot of fears, and I still have some fears. But as you see, I'm working through them. I've come a long ways. I'm doing videos like this, and I do this because I want to help others keep from going down the road that I went down for so many years, especially kids. For as long as I can remember, I always said that when I got sober, I was going to help kids out. And I have yet to go out there and do that. I'm still putting together formats and programs and things like that that would make sense. Until it made sense to me, I can't really do it. So starting I Stand with Steve TV was based on basically the ideal that you guys stood with me when I needed help the most, and I want to be there for you guys. Eventually, I want to have guests come over here. Eventually, I want a better, nice studio. There's a lot of things that I want, but for right now, I'm doing what I can, and that is, I just suit up and show up. So, in order for me to progress forward, I need help. And what that help is, I need stories. I need people willing to come forward and share with me. Share your stories with us, basically. I want to build a team around I Stand with Steve TV, and one day that, we can do great things and help people who really need the help. I see big things for I Stand with Steve TV, but it'll take a lot of work and a lot of time and effort and a lot of volunteers in the beginning, and a lot of people who just genuinely care about others. Nothing in life is free, and I know that far too well, but at some point you got to start with what you have and give back as much as you can. Tony Robbins, he helped me out tremendously. He's seen the show, he texted into Oprah and asked to help me out. He volunteered his time, his expertise to someone he never even met. He saw me on TV, and he wanted to make a difference in my life, and he truly made a difference in my life. As well as Ayala Van Zandt, she uncovered some stuff about me that, whoa, it tripped me out. The mother thing, the fatherless sons, forgiving you, when she said, your mother forgives you, that was a powerful moment for me. And realistically, all those things were buried inside of me, and I didn't know how to bring them out, and I'm still working on things like that. I look forward to working with other professionals like Ayala, Deepak Chopra, Tony Robbins, all the people that are out there that are leading the way before me. And that is my inspiration. It is to help others get the life back that they truly want back. There was some thoughts I had earlier today when I was setting all this up and trying to figure out what I was going to talk about. And basically, it was, I want people to understand that you can go through life and don't worry about what others feel or think about you. A lot of it's in your mind. A lot of it's in your head. As kids growing up, that's probably some of the funnest, but also some of the roughest times in our lives. That's where a lot of our programming starts. And for me, it started with a lot of negative influences. I had more negative influences than I had positive influences. And today I want to be a positive influence. I want you to know you're not alone. You can't stop the pain. And if you are a kid that is a biracial kid, that it's okay. There's a plan for everyone. God has intentions for each and every one of us to do great things. All that bullying stuff going around, that's just a lot of nonsense out there. Basically is coming from kids who don't know how to express themselves and who've probably been bullied at home by their older siblings. I used to be bullied by my brothers all the time. They did some crazy things to me, but for me it made me a little tougher. I recall when I was in school, I used to protect the kids that used to get bullied because, my brothers did, toughen me up. And over the years, I've gotten a little more humble, a little more softer, a little more quieter, I guess you can say. I want you to bring out the greatness inside of you. I want you to know that you can do anything in life that you choose to do. There are no limitations. I see so many things out there in the media talking about how things were in the past. A lot of it was so long ago our ancestors experienced that, and it didn't happen to us. Even though it's in our genes, our genetics, that makes us stronger. It doesn't make us weaker. And you have to realize that today in life, if you really want something, there's plenty of opportunities to go out there and get it. All you got to do is suit up and show up and be willing to be a servant and help others all the time. So with that, I want to lead you guys with this one thought. Today is your day to make the difference in someone else's life. So I appreciate you, I thank you, and I want to invite you guys to keep coming back and see what's going on. Like this video, comment on this video, and go follow the blog that I set up. I'll leave a link to it, and I want you guys just to stick around and help me out as I continue to trudge forward. So peace, love, and happiness to each and every one of you. See you later.